はお忘れ物のないようご注意ください。また、お降りになるものであるか必ずご確認の上お持ち帰りください。またのご利用をお待ちしております。お降りになるまではシート
숙소에는 모두 못하는 대로 허가를 주십니다.
Good morning, passengers. This is Captain Choi Kwang-won from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Asian Airlines, a member of Star Alliance, bound for Taipei, Taiwan, Taoyuan International Airport. The current weather in Taipei is rainy, with a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you and enjoy the flight.
비행기의 비상용 장비와 비상 탈출에 대해 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to familiarize you with the emergency equipment and emergency evacuation of this aircraft. View the information signs and placards located in the aircraft. Smoking in the cabin and lavatories is not allowed at any time. 자세한 내용은 좌석 앞 주머니 속에 안내서를 참고하시기 바랍니다. For more information, please review the safety.
Taoyuan International Airport. We apologize for the delay because of bad weather over Taipei. Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off. When opening your overhead bins, be careful bags may be below. Except for the planing, please ensure that you have taken your personal belongings with you. Thank you for flying Asiana Airlines, a member of Star Alliance. We hope to see you again soon.